Thought I would do another video on a very unique and interesting website that I found, which will help you convert like images and photos and stuff that you can use in laser engraving. But this will also help with things like fiber lasers, CNC machines, and 3D printing as well. And there's probably other uses there is to it as well. I'll go into a couple of them today. So I'll show you a couple of examples I've made and some 3D models and also some laser engraved files, stuff I've used this website for to create. And obviously I'll show you the examples, see how they turned out. Most of the images I've done in this are AI generated, but I did do a test with a photograph to see how it turned out. And it did come out really, really good, to be fair. So we'll go into this first one we can see here. This is just like a generic, I created it with AI. I put like a Viking coin type thing, and this is the image it's given me. Now that on its own, yeah, you could edit that, import that into your laser, and you obviously can run that as an image and burn like a 3D relief type image with it. But with this website I found, you can actually convert this photo into a depth map. So if you don't know what a depth map is, it's basically, it works out what's closest to the camera, so it's made that white, and what it thinks is furthest away is going to be darker. This is mainly used with like 3D models and stuff like that, but this website will automatically take any like 2D image, it'll do it with a 3D image as well, and it'll generate a very accurate depth map for you. So as you can see, it's taken everything from there. It's just looked at this image. I believe it's run using AI, and it's thought, you know, the tip of the nose is probably the lightest bit, and then these bits at the back, they're going to be the darkest bits, we're furthest away, which you can see it has created that here. So this website does not only create depth maps for you, it'll also export this as a 3D model. You can export it as an STL and import that into like your 3D printing software and stuff like that. If I load this up for you now, I'll show you exactly what I mean. So this is a 3D model it has created just from using this image. It has created this very accurate 3D model. If I check a render on that, you can see it is fully 3D. We can pop a material on there as well, and you can use these in your 3D scenes and stuff like that if you wanted to. But obviously it's really useful if you want to 3D print these out. Right, so let's take a look at some of the examples I've used this depth map for in laser engraving. So first of all, it's a scrap piece of wood. So you can see the image, I just imported it into Lightburn. I did this with the CO2 laser. I tried to go with high power because I wanted to get like a 3D relief from it. But the type of wood I've used, it's quite a dense, I think it's like cherry, so it's quite hard. I probably could have done it in a couple of passes, but that has turned out really well. That is literally just from using this image, imported into Lightburn and just pressed go. What else did we do it on? So we can see we've done it on a bit of slate. Again, you can see all the details and everything there, all like the shadows and everything. It's come out really well. Again, this was done on a CO2 laser. With images like this, I do prefer to do them on a diode laser because you get a bit more control and you can get a bit more detail from it. But considering I've just imported this and done it on slate with the CO2 laser, I think that's come out amazing. So I also did this on one of those anodized black aluminium business cards. Again, just imported it and pressed go. Didn't mess around with any of the settings, and you can see on the Viking itself, we've got all these details all around the outside, and everything has come out really clean. And I used the exact same settings on some black acrylic, and again, that has come out really well. Bit of smudging down here. I just think it was a bit dirty. It was just a scrap piece of acrylic, so that's all that's happened there. But again, you can see all the details and everything has come out. So this is another one I've done on a raw bit of slate. I do tend to try and treat my slate beforehand, but this was just completely raw. But again, you can see that has come out really well. And I also did a test. I just took a photo of myself while I was down in my workshop. As you can see, I got a respirator on my hat and my jacket. And you can see all the details have come out really well in that. All I did was take a photo on my phone, uploaded it to this website, pressed go, and that was literally it. It creates a couple of different depth maps for you, so whichever one you think is best will work for you. You can download that one. And I also tried to do this on one of the metal business cards. A lot of abandoned, I'm not sure what I'd done there to change a setting for that to happen. But again, you can see all the details and everything, all the shadows and highlights and everything have come out really clean there. So you can see this is one really good thing that these designs can do, where you can create the 3D illusion images literally just by uploading a photo and pressing go. But let me show you something else this is really good for. Now this will work really good if you've got like fiber lasers and you can do metal, but I haven't got one of them, so I've done it on 3D relief on it. Just low settings, just to run it on high powered as well, just to get it done. And you can see the details have come out really, really nice on that. And so we've done 2 dragons, and then we did the Viking as well. And you can see he just stands out so well. He's so prominent. That is absolutely amazing how that has done that. And again, that is just uploading a photo, using the depth map, putting that into Lightburn, and then just adjust your settings for what you want to do it. You do a couple of passes just to take away those couple of layers of wood, and then you can get your 3D relief images looking really, really good. And as I mentioned, these can also be used to export as 3D models, and you can see here. But let me show you an example of a couple of things I made and actually 3D printed myself. Now you can see that is a 3D relief of Santa Claus, and these went down really well over Christmas, to be fair. So here's a photo of the Santa coin I made. So this is the photo. This is completely AI generated. If you want to know how to generate images like this, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check that out. So just typed in the prompt of exactly what I wanted and it gave me this image. Now it's not a photograph, it's more like an oil painting as such, but I was able to upload this photo and then export and be able to make these 3D relief coins literally just off that image. And you can see this was another test I done. This was absolutely tiny. You can see all the layer lines in there, but this was just a test to see how it worked, and it came out spot on. Again, that was just an image generated with AI, imported into the website, exported out as a 3D model, and just sent to the 3D printer. Okay, so let's now take a look at the website we can use to do this, and it is called sculptok.com. And again, I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check that out. Now, they give you, I believe, 400 credits when you sign up. They've kindly given me a VIP so I can show you the website and how it all works. But you can upload a photo and run it. I believe it charges you a credit for doing so. So, and I'll show you how it works. So you'll upload a photo. I've just got this picture of a dog. And what it'll do, it'll generate 4 images. One of them, it'll be just like the generic depth map of what the what it believes it is, and then the other 3 are ones you can actually download. So we'll run this color image. I don't know if clicking these really matters. So let's click draw. Right, so it's drawn these images out now. So you can see the 3 of them have got these little boxes below, and this one hasn't. So as I said, this is just like a generic image of what it believes the depth of the image is. So you can see up where the nose is whitest, so that's at the highest point, and tail's furthest point, so that's like the darkest grey, and ignore the background. So we've got these 3 images. So it's got watermark written through it, so you can click them and view them for free. It's not going to charge you a credit to do that, but you'll see it varies how they look. So the whites and greys on this one, then you've got a little bit more blacks on this, and then quite a bit more on there. So when you're looking to use these images, you want to look at what you want to do with it. So if you're looking to do like a 3D model of it, you're probably going to want to use this one. I'll do a 3D preview of it. When you click 3D preview as well, again, it's not going to charge you a credit, but it will have watermark written across this image as well. But because I got VIP, it's not doing that. So you can see this image has come out really nice. You can see all the fur. It's not too noisy. But then if we have a look at this one, you see how there's way too much going on with it. You're not going to want to use it. This one will definitely work better for you. But if you look into like laser engrave this one is probably going to be the best one you want to use. So I clicked on it and you can see it says watermark. But if you wanted to view it without a watermark, they charge, I think it's about 14 credits, I think it is. So you get quite a few free downloads with it. And then obviously, if you want to use more, you just purchase more. All that'll be on the website, so you can just check all that out if we click that. But yeah, because you got quite a lot of like whites, greys, and blacks going on, I said this is definitely going to be the better one that you're going to want to use for laser engraving, because there's a lot more information that you can send to your laser. But this is literally it, guys. This is how simple it is. You upload your photo, select the type of image you have uploaded, and just press draw. Let's load another photo. So there we go. This has generated my images, and you can see this one in the bottom right has got the most detail there. So if you're going to be using this for laser engraving, that is definitely the one you're going to want to try. If you do want to try them out, obviously without purchasing them, you can save the image and run it through the laser to see how it goes. It's not going to charge you any credits for doing that, but you will have the watermark sign in there. But it's good to see how it goes. We'll try one more image for this video. Remember as well to try and use like the highest resolution images you've got, because if you've got low resolution, they're all pixelated, you're not going to get a very good result. So yeah, another image which is AI generated. We're going to click line art because that's pretty much what it is. Let's draw that, wait for that one to load. There we go. Straight away we have got our images. All of these look really good. Well, look, what's the best one for laser engraving? I would say this one, because we've got more white spots and dark spots. You're going to get a lot more detail out of it. So you can see obviously your black bits in here and in the eyes, and then your high spots like the ribs and the front of the skull, front of the femur and everything as well. So this is the type of image you're going to want to be using if you want to be laser engraving. Let's have a look at a 3D preview. Again, the settings up here you can adjust for, you know, how big and how extruded you want it. But that one looks really good, to be fair. Let's have a look at this one in the 3D preview. There's not much in it, but this one I'd actually say is the best as well. So not only is this one the best for using for laser engraving, it would actually be the best, in my opinion, for 3D printing. Anyway, guys, I'll end the video here because I can literally just be showing you different images I can be doing over and over again. It's so fun to do. Like I said, they'll give you 400 credits, and I think it costs you like 1 credit. It might be a little bit more, but yeah, just to run an image. So definitely give this website a go. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to click on it. And I'll put a link down in the description as well of another video where I show you how to generate your own AI images. Or alternatively, you can just do this with photographs as well. And also remember, this is AI, driven. So your results might not always be the same as what you've uploaded. But again, you can enter prompts in there if you want to adjust that, or you can just redraw it. But a lot of the time, like as I've shown you, the ones I've run through here, they've worked pretty well, and you can't fault the results they've given. And yeah, just have a bit of fun with it, guys. Any questions or whatever, chuck it down in the comment section. If you're not already, guys, definitely subscribe as well, and do like the video if you enjoyed it, because it definitely helps the channel out a bunch. And yeah, I'm going to generate some more stuff now and send some stuff to the laser to do a couple of projects. And I'll probably make another video on more like detailed engravings with like the 3D reliefs you can do. And yeah, we'll try and get that up whenever we can. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Ta-ra.